Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome to the Joy Channel podcast, a podcast where we cultivate more love and joy in our lives through self development and shifting perspectives. Let's increase our physical wellness, mental wellness, and enjoyment of life. So, today's episode is confident creator, being a confident creator in every aspect of your life, because you are the creator of your life and your experience. You decide what you believe and what you agree to. And this comes down to recognizing, oh, I was taught this, but does believing it actually benefit me and the entire world or no? So, where we're going to start is where we so often start, with the breath. Slowing down our breath and coming into our center allows you to create the space to be the most confident version of yourself. If you are very reactive to the stimulus around you, it can interrupt your confident flow. Like if something jostles you, something within you, and reminds you of something you experienced in the past, and then you cut off your flow of creative energy, that's what we're here to address today. So often people say to me, I wish I were as creative as you, or I wish I had a better relationship with my intuition. That's something you develop. That's something you grow into. That's a person that you become. You decide, what is the most confident version of me like? What do they do in this situation? How do they speak? How do they talk? How do they walk? How do they move? How do they hold their bodies? What is their posture like? What is my posture like as the most confident version of myself? Which brings us to movement. Moving your body. Go on walks and walk embodied in the most confident version of yourself. Call it a confidence walk if you want to. Strut your stuff. This is going to amplify that energy in your being on so many levels: physically, cardiovascularly, nervous systemly, ecumenically. You get to be the most confident, beautiful, gorgeous version of yourself and share that with the world, because you have wonderful ideas that are coming up through you to be shared with the world. And having that faith that you are receiving good guidance from your intuition and walking in it is very important. So there's many ways to cultivate intuition. Some of the best ways is to observe in the body. You're going to feel calm. You're going to feel a calm knowing in your body when it's intuition. If it's coming from a different place, there's going to be some other kind of stimulus. If you feel like you tense up, or you feel really swirly, really overwhelmed, really dizzy, that is energy moving for sure, and it's been contextualized by you in a certain way. However, pay attention to where the energy is starting in your body, where it's moving to, and how it's circulating. If it seems to hit up against a wall, and pay attention to the thoughts that you're having during this thing. What is that energy tied to? What are the thoughts it's tied to? And then you can look at the origin of that, observe the origin of it objectively without putting judgment on it, without making it anything about you, but just simply witnessing and being like, oh, okay, when I was 6 years old, this thing happened, and then I made it mean something about embarrassment, or maybe someone told me that I should be embarrassed or something. And so that was a lesson that I learned, and then now I'm witnessing it as an adult, and I'm like, oh, actually, that's not what that means. That doesn't mean anything. That was just a thing that happened that then got a story put onto it, which then got stored in my body as this anxiety response. So recognize what's happening, and then let the energy continue its path. Instead of trying to stop it, tighten around it, prevent it from moving, breathe and allow it to move through you. What's next? We did, that's body, that's somewhat of mind. And then, so once we're creating that space, right? We're questioning our programs, and we're putting new ones in. And I would emphasize more putting the new ones in, because as you increase your strength in the new programs you're choosing, the old ones coming up, you're going to be able to notice, oh, that's not in alignment with my new story. So it naturally takes care of itself because you grow the capacity to handle it and handle it differently and choose differently. So repeating your desired thought forms, choosing your new story, choosing again and again and again in every moment, being consistent with it, being the character in that story. All right. Now we talked a little bit about energy as well. So that's feeling into the energy of the body, feeling all around you, noticing, observing. Oh, this is how the energy feels. It's flowing very smoothly, or notice if it's staccato, if it is spiky at all. What texture is it? Are there any colors that it reminds you of? So this is how we observe things in our body, and this is how we familiarize ourselves with our physical, mental processes, our energetic processes, capacities, and capabilities. And this is how we move forward in our creations, and we bring what we desire to bring into the world. So if you would like to cultivate these skills more and be guided through specific processes, I'm holding a free event. It's a 3-day experience starting June 24th and going to the June 26th. It's at 12 p.m. EST each of those days. And you can register at the link below. There's limited spots available. So if you're interested, register now so that you have your space. I am so excited to give this to people and teach them the skills. And creating has changed my life so much. It's something I always loved doing as a child, and then I had not developed my confidence to the level that I have now back in the day, right? So throughout this journey of painting and releasing poetry books and writing other books and creating programs and workshops for people, I have shifted my nervous system, my capacity, and my wisdom. And that is what I'm so excited to share with you guys. So you are a confident creator. The things that bring you joy are excellent to pursue. When it's holistically beneficial for everybody, meaning it doesn't cause harm anywhere, it's not harming the planet, it's not harming your physical body, it's not harming anyone else's physical, mental, emotional bodies, and it's just simply bringing joy and enjoyment, and you're like, yes, this is pleasure, this is wonderful, great, let's cultivate more of that. Let's paint more beautiful things. Let's architect more beautiful sculptures. Let's bring more beauty, love, joy, and peace into the world. Because that's the thing, peace, that stillness within, no matter what is moving on the outside, that is so beautiful to cultivate. And when we cultivate peace within ourselves, we're able to actually observe what's going on around us in a new light and respond completely differently. So sign up in the link below. So happy to be back with more episodes. I am going to be posting a couple more times this month. And, I don't know if anyone else is a podcaster, but it's shifting from Spotify for podcasters to Riverside app. So I'm going to be learning a new app to do this, you guys. And that one has video. So I might start posting video of this podcast. Let me know on my Instagram at Romild Arts or at Joy Channel Podcast how excited you would be to experience this as a video. So register below for the Confident Creator workshop from the 24th to the 26th and receive all that excellent good feeling, that wisdom, that co-regulation of the nervous system from someone who fully believes in you and knows that you can create whatever you desire to. And yeah, I can't wait to meet all of you, especially these beautiful listeners that I have who I would love, love, love to connect more with you. And I'm so excited. All right. Have an absolutely beautiful day. You're wonderful. You're phenomenal. And you're spectacular. Bye now.